Okay. Legally get something else. Okay. So I haven't done this in, oh my God, like, ooh, I think it was probably like the beginning of COVID. Um, like once I got the embroidery machine, I kind of left the t-shirt as far as what I'm about to do. I kind of left it alone, right? I don't know, embroidery just seemed like something I want to do more. So I'll be honest, I haven't used my Cricut maker um, since then. I haven't even used my sublimation thing in like about 2 years. I just purchased these things, right? I spent like lots of money because I was opening a business. I was starting a business, and then COVID hit, and then most of my money came from me sewing. But I'm gonna be honest, my business wasn't to be sewing. I wasn't supposed to be sewing. I was supposed to be making t-shirts and cups and like, you know what I mean? I was gonna put my Cricut maker to work, and then the COVID hit. And so I took the sewing machines out and started making masks. And I guess I haven't put the sewing machines back. In fact, I just started buying more machines. But it's time for me to, I guess get back into everything because I have them, I guess. You know what I mean? I have a, a, a Cricut maker that cost me a couple of $100. And be honest, you know what I mean? I was about to get a vinyl cutter, like a major one, because I was about to dive deep in this shit. Um, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because COVID already took me, like, I lost I lost like 20, 30 grand easily, y'all. I purchased so much shit for this business I was about to start. But anyway, so I haven't done this in a while. So I'm gonna share my screen and see if I can kind of get myself back into the groove of this. Um, I wasn't even great at it. I mean, I was good, but I wasn't very knowledgeable. Like I kind of hopped on YouTube, looked at videos. I went through YouTube University to learn how to do this stuff. So even before I purchased my Cricut maker, I did at least a year worth of YouTube University. Like, which was the better machine to get, and should I get the maker, or was um the Explorer good enough? And then I debated between those two for quite a while. And then what pissed me off is I didn't learn about the Silhouette until after I purchased the Cricut maker. And I don't know, I was up in the air about that one. I'm still up in the air about the Silhouette, because there's some benefits to the Silhouette. Now, I'm not sure if they changed, because like I said, I haven't been in this for almost 2 years now, if not over 2 years. So the Cricut maker, the Cricut maker, the difference between that and the Explorer is that the Cricut maker at the time, I was able to put fabric and cut fabric. And I thought that would be cool. I was thinking, okay, like I do have a sewing machine, and maybe I might want to cut some fabric. But I'm gonna tell you, that's the worst thing ever. Worse, I didn't think that shit through. Not until I decided to try it did I realize what a bad idea that was. So if anybody is questioning whether they should go to the Cricut maker versus the Explorer, whichever number you get, I'm gonna tell you the benefits of the Cricut maker. I don't think it's worth it. You know what I mean? Like cutting fabric, I could cut lots of fabric and patterns, shapes before, by hand, before that thing cut that stuff out. Okay. Not only because you got to take the fabric and then you have to put it on this board, right? And then you have to run it through. And yeah, I guess if you do a mass production and you had this large board, but I have to put the fabric down, then it cuts, then I have to take the fabric off and put fabric down again. It only could cut one layer at a time, should I say. So when I could cut, I could lay 10 pieces of fabric down on top of each other and take my shears and just cut around and boom. Like, so that wasn't worth it. I guess I'll show that another day. I did have videos on the channel that I lost of me doing all of this. Okay, so I decided since I'm doing it now, I was to do it. But anyway, let me share the screen and get into this because my grandson's birthday is coming up. And I'm putting it off for as long as I could. I'm like, okay, I gotta just do what I need to do. Let me share the screen. And I don't really need to share sound. Mic check, mic check. Am I here? Yeah, I think I'm here. But if I'm not, I'm just not here. Who gives a shit? Okay, listen. So what I've done, I'm gonna be honest. I did a shortcut, which sometimes I think the shortcut. I'm up in the air on whether shortcuts is like if these things are shortcuts, it might save me $3 to $5 or even $10, right? But how long does it take me to take a file, create the file, and I'm starting to realize that maybe it's not easier to make it myself, right? Sometimes I'm thinking, oh, I could have bought that pattern for $10. Now, and then I'll have it, and then I could just get to work, right? But sometimes with what I find with certain patterns is I have to make so many adjustments just to customize it the way I want or the way the customer want, that it's really not worth me buying the file, right? But sometimes it is. So I do know how to make my own SVGs, and I also, could grab any photo off the internet if I'm doing a PNG. But what I decided to do today, because I did find a file for like $3, I decided to buy it. So y'all gonna see what I purchased in a second. So this is the Dropbox, right, of what I purchased. It's not my Dropbox, but I did buy access to this Dropbox. Okay, I paid for it. And I could go in right now and just download everything, but I'm not, right? I have access to it. I may end up eventually downloading everything, but not today, okay? And so I purchased this, I think they call it Cars, Planes Mega Pack, and it has some SVGs and some PNGs. PNGs are just photos, right? Colorful photos. But I can go to Google, I could just Google some photos of what I want, and it'll be the same exact thing, right? But when I bought it, is everything that I might need is just in this pack. I don't know anything about cars. My grandson's mother decided that Cars, and apparently he likes the movie. He don't look at movies here. I was just talking to her before I went live, and I was saying, Leaky Leak don't look at TV here. Leaky Leak is always on the iPad or either listening to beats and doing rhyming words, because he will sing a song on you. Okay. Leaky Leak, the beat be going, he be going, get it, mom, and then he starts talking. He rapping. But I did teach him that since he was an infant. Like when he came home, I taught him patterns and everything. Everything I did with him was through song and rhyming words and teaching him patterns. So he's good at that. And anyway, I was talking to her about that. So when she told me that there's a list of movies. She just told me this. She's like, yeah, there's a list of movies that he liked. And I was like, really? He won't even watch TV here. He got that iPad and he's either doing educational stuff, which he finds to be fascinating, right? I don't call it educational stuff to him because I don't want him to, like it's stuff that he enjoys. Okay. Or he'll say, Mom, I want to listen to the beats. And then I'll find always free beats with no lyrics, zero lyrics. Okay. That way he can learn how to make his own lyrics. He'll you know what I mean? The songs today are really terrible for children. On some real shit, like they are terrible for children. Now we talking about teenagers. Okay, he's a teenager, and now, okay, I don't mind, right? At least you know the definition of words. You get a chance to teach them, educate them correctly before you let the other stuff come in. I don't think that kids his age should be listening to today's music. Okay. And unless it's me, and I'm not even sure about the Christian music, to be real. Christian music, I'm not even sure, so I'm not even gonna go there. But I'm gonna just say, like, if you want your children to learn about music, then teach them music. Like, just get them some instrumentals when they're young. They don't need no words. They don't need to learn about you ain't nothing but a hound dog, or they don't need to hear about how your vagina is so wet and or how you got many holes in every area code. They don't need to know none of that. They don't even know what a hoe is. Your kid will be calling you hoes without them even knowing what that is. Okay? You don't know if they calling it to you in a good way or a bad way because they don't know themselves. They're too young for that. Okay? But anyway, so I bought this and it was only three something. Like I paid $4, less than $4, right? And it gave me all the cars, which I didn't know they had so many. I've never seen the movie, but I always seen this like 2 or 3 cars, and come to find out there's a shitload of them. But not only cars, there's also planes and trucks and shit, buses. I'm thinking about looking at the movie because of this, right? So I then my grandson's mother, I asked her which, instead of us, see, that's the good thing about when you're creating your own t-shirts, you could really create how that shit how you want it. You know what I'm saying? I could have bought them and then it could have had this one little thing. So far, what have I created? I gotta go to Cricut, right? So far, this is what I've created. And it's nothing too fancy. In fact, she sent me a photo of the shirt she wanted. And this is what it looked like. But I created this, right? And I'm going to show you how I did that in a minute. She sent me a picture, and I'm about to pull that picture up on my phone so I can make sure I'm doing it right. She was like, okay, this is the type of shirt I want for him. And I was like, okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to that picture on my phone. And when I contacted, I was asking her, did she want any different type of cars? Because I didn't know they had so many different cars, right? I'll show you what picture she showed. Share me. Let me see if I could. New share. I wonder if I could share it twice. This is my first time doing this, like doing a sharing. I don't know if one gonna take over the other. I'm not sure. So it's a good time to learn some stuff out. See how powerful Zoom is. What's going on? I don't see the Zoom. Maybe I need to stop the share. Hold up. Let's do that again, y'all. It's my first time sharing with a share. Okay, there we go. I don't think it was ready. I'm not sure if it was because, okay, what happened? I still don't see it. Let me stop that share again. Okay, let's do that one again. That was my first time doing it that way, so apparently that doesn't work. I think. Oh, no, I did it right. Okay, and it should say, nope, it's not doing it. I wonder why. Screen. Oh, cool. Let me stop that share. I was going to just show you the shirts that she wanted, but I'll show them another way when I get into it. She sent me this photo and she was like, okay, this is but I wonder why something else not happening also. Oh, I know why it's not showing. Hold up. Let me go in my, I think it's on the same network. I think I might know why it's not working. No, it's on Edwards Family. Oh, I need to be on Edwards Family 2.4. Okay, let's see if it works now. Let's stop it and share again. That's what it told me. I need to be on the, sometime my phone switches networks on its own, I guess. I don't know. Ah, no, it should not working. If you don't see it, restart what device? It should be, I'm not restarting nothing. Okay. Anyway, we just gonna get to it. We just gonna get to it. I ain't doing all that shit they talking about. It could be the actual computer because, I got a lot of tabs open and I don't think I restarted the computer in a while. As you can see at the bottom down there, it's a lot of shit. In fact, I never seen where I get 2 rows of, like I'm starting to get 2 rows down there of all the stuff that's open. Yes, Lord. And and my embroidery software, look all these things I got open in it. That's through the weeks, me digitizing, like just digitizing shit. But anyway, back to where I was, because I'm rambling. So I created this based on the photo she sent me. So it wasn't like my creativity. It's just that I kind of created it from a photo. Okay. If you show me a photo, I could create it. If you want me to create it myself with my own, I could do that too. But so it says the number 4 is how old he's going to be. And when I put it there, it's going to be white. This 4 is going to be white. Now, this is the thing. I'm still up in the air because I'm starting the daddy one, right? This is Nikki's where it says birthday boy, and his name is in there. Say birthday boy, but I'm up in the air on how I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna show you why. How. Okay, so I'm starting on my sons, right? I contacted her to ask him like which car would be best suited for him. So everything in this is separate from one another. Like for instance, if I click on this, that'll move that. You see? If I click on the words, that'll move, which let me put that back because it went too far. See, daddy will move. And this is one part by itself. And so I start off with that because, I don't want to change any sizing by accident because I want the flags, because that's what it looked like in the picture. I want these things to stick up. I don't need to see the top of the flag, but if I do, cool. I think it's I can make my own little changes. And then I wanted daddy to sit here, because this is going to be his daddy shirt, right? I'm going to make that a little smaller. And then I go in, I'm going to go to upload. I haven't uploaded daddy's car yet that she chose. And let me see which one did she choose. I got to go back and see. Actually, I'm going to just grab all the cars in one big upload, right? So I think I downloaded them. I may not have, right? I'm not sure. No, I did. Doesn't look like I downloaded them. So we're going to go back to where they are. And she wanted this car. Let me see if that's the one I sent her. Hold up. Yeah, she wanted, is that the one I sent her? It looks a little different. There's a few of them. That one looked more cartoonish. I'm not want to use the ones that look cartoonish, right? So I know she wanted this one for, yeah, this one is for the sister, right? For my grandson's sister. This is gonna go on her shirt. So I go here and I'll download that one. Then I'm gonna just go through them real quickly. Okay, y'all may see them, y'all may not. We even have the airplanes, right? Now this might, I don't know how many cars there are. So I'm gonna back up. I'm not gonna go through all them cars like that, okay? I'm sorry. I don't know how many they are. It looks like a lot of them. So I know it was that one she wanted, which is cute as a bug. Then there was one that she wanted for her. Look, they have so many. My goodness. I know this one for my son, she said would be a good one. And I think I'm going to do it with it up like that. So I'm going to download that one. We're going to go back out because I'm not. And then there was another one. Now, I may do my husband a shirt. Like what you say, the granddad of the birthday boy. I'm not sure yet. I think I might do him one. But I'll go through later, figure out what car. Maybe the police car right there, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. There's one other. I might do me a VW bug right there. That van, that's kind of cute. I did say a bug, but that's not a bug. Where's that one she wanted? I think this is it. Here, yes. So she wanted this one. Did I download this already? Oh God, I'm getting confused. Did I just download this car or no? No, I got, wait. Okay. No, this is the one I wanted though. Okay. I don't think I did. If I did, it'll show number 2. It didn't. So yeah, that's the first. And I think I got them all. I got that one, that one, that one, and that one. So yeah, I have 4 of them so far. Okay. So I have them downloaded on my computer, right? So then I'm going to go here. Let me cancel that. I can either drop them or I could just go here, right? So if I'm correct, I can only do one at a time unless they changed it. So let me see. I'm gonna see if they made any changes. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, I got this one. I'm gonna hit complex just to make sure it's complex. I look at the picture and see if the picture is what I wanted with no background, right? And make sure that everything's here. So because this is already bought, I don't have to worry about any of that. Now, if I would have grabbed the photo off of, let's say, Google, I would have had to do some editing. Now, this is if I want to cut vinyl out, but I'm doing a print and cut. Print and cut mean I'm going to design this shirt, and then I'm going to print it out on vinyl. And then what I'm going to do is have my cutter cut around the photo if I don't want any white background. But if I'm okay with the white background that the vinyl will provide, then I don't even need a machine to do that. Okay, so that's, and I made a folder called Print and Cut. I'm going to save it there. That's what I like about Cricut. They start changing. Last time I was here, you could add keywords and tag words, but I wasn't able to put it in a collection. Okay, so I'm going to just put it in a Print and Cut that lets me know where all my printing cuts are. Okay. So let me go grab the others. I'm going to see if I can do a couple at the same time. Okay. So I got this one. I'm going to see if I can get this one. Hit shift and that one. Nope. Is it let me shift? I should be able to get control. Nope, it's not letting me even. So it's not giving me options to do it that way. So one at a time is okay. Okay. Hit complex always. If I saw any loose background, I would grab it and take it away. But like I said, I bought this file. Okay. And always remember that you do if I did this in a cut image, it'll cut this out. And that wouldn't be too bad. But the problem would be, I would only be able to make this an image into one color, right? Like, let's say I put the color red vinyl down and cut this image out. The whole car would be the shape of the car, but it would all be red. So I'm doing a print and cut. Print and cut, it takes away the background. So that car, and I need one more. Upload image, browse, and this one. Okay. I'm gonna just do a complex, like I said. Yeah, and I don't need to. See, I touched on it. I gotta back that up. How do I do that? I think right here. Yeah. So when I touch on this picture, that's like if I saw that all the background wasn't gone and I clicked on it, it would take it away. Like, for example, see this white in this car? If I click on that, I'm sorry. If I click on this white, it takes that white out. See that? And now there will be no white there. That would be good if I was using a white t-shirt. Then I can go in, the white t-shirt would act as the windshield, since the windshield's white. So there's reasons why you could take the white out, even if it's in the actual item. Because when you do a cut vinyl, I would have to cut the white, the blue, the black, the silver, you know what I mean? Yeah. So there's different ways, but I'm gonna backtrack this again to get that back. I want that white there because this is a print and cut. Okay. Come on, print. Back that shit up. Okay, let me just cancel, y'all. I don't want that like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Now I wonder why when it cancel. Why did it take me all the way out? That's crazy. Okay, let's do that again. Browse. Which one it was? This one, right? Yeah. Don't click on any in the image. Hit apply. I want the print and cut, so I do have to click that. I do want to put it in the print and cut folder. You don't have to do that if you don't want. You don't have to select the folder, but it'll be easier depending on how many things you have. Okay. Okay, so far I have everything I think I need. Not really, but I'm still up in the air about the words, okay? Because let me show you. They do have, let me go back. They do have lettering, like when it says birthday boy, I actually type that in because I don't really like these numbers, these letters. I'm really not fond of those. I might end up having to use them depending, right? But I don't think so. Like I think these are the letters to that's used for cars though. But I don't really care about that, to be honest. Okay. They have the different airplanes and even more cars. Okay, so anyway, I think I'm gonna just make my own. And like I said, I think because I'm not sure yet. I won't know until I start putting everything together. Okay, so I have everything I need there. So let's grab these in. Which one did I say I was doing next? Daddy. Okay, so we're gonna do daddies now. I should have rebooted my computer, to be honest, okay? So daddy's car came in, right? Now the truth is I should have do it different pages. See, so I already put daddy down here. I think I showed y'all that it was all separate. Now I'm gonna put it how I want it. So I put daddy's car kind of on there like that. Make sure it's on top. Okay. And then I think at the bottom, let me see what the shirt says. Let me see what the photo says. It says daddy of the birthday boy, right? So I have to just put of the, I'm doing it with text. I don't know if I'm gonna run into problems with this. Actually, let's put birthday boy. I put the of the, it's gonna be a little different. That's that one. I'll do text again. Actually, before I do text again, right? Because I do want to put of the, but since I already have my text prepared, that's gonna be for all of them. I'm gonna go do that, the rest of them first. So I have the 4, then it has Malik Jr., then it has that one, and it says birthday boy. Then his daddy shirt's gonna say, and I'm gonna grab all of this in a second. Let me see. I'm gonna move it up because it's too far down for me. Because I'm about to make a few of these. Okay, so that's the birthday boy. This daddy. And then I gotta go get the birthday boy from down here. Where did he go? I don't know. Oh, there you go. Okay. I'm gonna go and actually center it, but let me go put the other ones in first. So I grabbed the emblem. No, and the flag. Actually, let's see. I might already have it pasted, copied and paste. Let's see if I do. Okay. Yeah, so earlier, before I started the live, I already copied and pasted the two pieces that I know I'm gonna use on all of them. So that's these two pieces. Let me see, I'm gonna bring that up. Let's do for now. So that's two pieces that I got connected to each other right now. I wonder why we're so far down. Jeez. Oh, this goddamn dragon is getting on my nerve. Come on, move up. You're not gonna move up, huh? Okay, thank you. All these little bugs in this goddamn program. How the hell I ended up way down there? This is ridiculous. See, that shit way down there somewhere. Way down there. God damn. Come on, move up. Wasting my time scrolling up and shit. And it's really getting on my goddamn nerve. I ain't gonna really tell no lies. How in the hell far was I? Oh my God. I don't even think it's moving. To be honest, I feel like it's not moving. Okay, I'm not doing this no more. Oh, I'm right there. Okay, I'm about to start a whole nother page. I was just gonna save what I have and start a, which I could do, right? I could put them on different pages and stuff like that. Sometimes that's easier, but so I'm gonna make another one of these again, right? I'm gonna just go here because I will be doing another one. I hope it put it right in this area and not way at the bottom. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put this one down a little bit. Okay. If I have to drag it down, I will. So Daddy's is almost done. I just have to put of the on it, center everything, and I'll show y'all how to do that in a minute. But so the reason, okay, this isn't centered. I can see that off. I could make this farther down. I could make this up. Like this piece is one, and then that flag piece, right? So I decided to go here because it looks similar, like it's a little different on the picture she gave me, but not much. Okay. Like on the picture she gave me, you can't see the top of the flag. This part of the flag is hidden by this. But on the one that I'm doing, I like the top of the flag. It's no big deal. Okay. So I'm doing sister right now. So I'm gonna put text and I'm gonna put sister. Take that and I want to put that on this. Now I could change the text, but this is the text I decided that I liked based on the color of the shirt will determine what color I make the words. Okay. So like on this one, her shirt is pink. Her mother bought her a pink shirt. And I think I'm gonna make this pink. It's more of a hot pink. I'm gonna see if I can get it. Let's see if we can get into like a more like that. Let me see. We'll see. I can change it at any time, but you do want it to stand out. So let me see that. A little bit of that. I was thinking if I could edit and change some things, but I don't think so. Okay. So sister, right? And the card that she wanted me to use for her was this cute little blue one. Okay. It's gonna pop in way at the top up here. It's kind of big too, but we're okay with that. Come on, where is that? Where you at? There you go. Come on down. This little bug of not letting me scroll. You know what I mean? It's really getting on my nerves. Okay. So this is the sister, and of course it's too big. It came in big, which is okay. So I just slim it down some. Okay. I do want all of this to be kind of everything centered. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick all of these things here, and then I'm gonna go here, align it. I want to align it centered. And so that's how I know everything right now on here that I've done so far is centered, right? And then what I put also is birthday boy at the bottom. Okay. I really don't have to keep typing this out. I could grab it, the ones I already have. Okay. And then I put birthday boy there, just a little bit. Now, the reason I'm doing it like this, like I said, with the birthday boy, I may end up cutting those, everyone that says like birthday boy, I may cut that with vinyl, right? And that's because my print and cut vinyl, which is the vinyl that I'm gonna print it on, I can't remember what size sheets I have, and so I may end up having to do a split anyway to make it big enough to fit the shirt. Like it should be okay for my grandson's shirt. It definitely should be okay for his sister's shirt. The adult shirt though, that's a whole different story. Okay, because the larger the shirt, the larger the whatever you're putting on the shirt, right? And so I might not have the sheets to be long enough, and I'm not buying no large sheets just to when I can just simply just cut the birthday boy portion out with vinyl that I already have. You know what I mean? So there's all kinds of ways around what you're doing. Okay. I don't think the daddy one is centered yet, but I'll get to it when I get to it. Because I have the mom to do. And this thing is really pissing me off. Okay. Ooh, Lord. So this the sister, right? Yeah. Birthday. I'm gonna come back and finish it up. And then we're gonna do this last one here. Put it up a little bit. Okay. So this one gonna be mother. Is it mommy? Let me see what she got on the shirt. It says daddy, and then it says mommy. Yeah. Did I put that daddy on the other one? On the dad one? We'll check it. Let's put this all centered, man. Okay. I see these two. Let me move this out the way. Let me get this and see if I can center. Yeah, mommy was already centered. Okay, just made sure. It's easy to center because I could see, I could visually do that by visual. But just in case I'm not sure, I line it, highlight it, and then I center. It was off by a tad little bit. Okay, and then the card that I want to put on this. No, I didn't want to. Oh, okay, well, it's this card. She liked this card. And it's cute. And it brought me all the way to the top. She getting on my nerve. Why would it do that? Where that big car at? I'm gonna drag down, go all the way down. There you go. Drag down. I guess don't do it the way I'm doing it, y'all. If you want to save time, to me, this should have been saving time. I shouldn't have to save one. I wasn't even finished with the first one. You know what I mean? I might want to make some adjustments. So, okay, that's mommy. This is the mommy car. I need to drag it, make it smaller. You can decide on what size you want it, but so what I'm usually doing is I'm just kind of eyeballing it. And then I will scale up and down based after that. In other words, I know it looked like it's small. I don't even know what size it is, to be honest, right? I won't know until I click on it. I'm just eyeballing it, what I want it to look like. I do want it centered. The car looks like it's about the same size as the whole entire thing. I don't want the car to be longer, bigger than the whole design, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna click on everything here and center it. And then I'll decide if, yeah, that car is a little long. It's cute though, right? Oh, no, back. Where I had you? Put you back. And then I want to take just the car and make it a little smaller. Okay. And let me look. Now I grab everything, align it. Okay. Once I do this birthday boy, I have to have room for of the. Okay. I gotta have room for the of the. Of the don't have to be very big. um, okay. So let's run through them real quick and look and see what we got. And look, this seemed like it's hard work. It's not. I know when I first was looking at people do everything, I was like, okay. Even today, when I decided to do this, I was like, am I going to remember how to do this? But it is kind of simple. Now, I'm going to be honest though, I watched many videos even before I bought any of this stuff. So I have a kind of understanding. And it's like riding a bike. Once you, even though you leave it, come back to it. It's kind of easy. They have changed this software. Hopefully, they said it's better. I kind of do agree with it a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna make this one this car a little smaller. Because the car is way bigger than the daddy birthday boy kind of thing. You do want the car to stand out, but look like from the shirts, and I'm basing it on the shirts that I see. It looks like daddy, sister, and stuff like that is way bigger than the vehicle, right? So that's what I'm basing everything on, if that makes sense what I'm saying. Like this one is a good size. I'm gonna make sure everything's centered though. Let's see. Oh, God damn it. Click, go back. There you go. See, I did it again. What am I grabbing? Why is that happening? I'm gonna grab way over here, highlight this, and then I'm going to align it. Yeah, that's way better. I'm looking at it and feel like the nameplate should be bigger. I feel like the car, I feel like they're supposed to be bigger. Okay. Come on, what are you doing? I did make that bigger. Put that here. I have to center this. And then I have to center you. Center you here. I'm gonna just take everything and center it. Come on. Okay. The car is jacked up. And of the birthday boy, let's go back. I like this one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not sure if I can do it with the text. Hit the number 4 but the rest of this, see the rest of this here? I could take that. That's those. It's 3 different items. I just need to make sure it's how I want it to be. And then I'm going to flatten it. By me flattening it, I turned it into one item. So these things are one item now. Okay. Now I'm going to see. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to print and cut it though. Yeah, it's a printing cut. Okay, so this now is a printing cut. Okay. Now I was going to add the birthday boy to it, but the reason I'm not is because I'm not going to be able to make it the size I want by adding this. So birthday boy, I'm going to cut that separately. And I'm probably going to cut all of them separately. Okay. I'm only leaving it there just so for designing purposes. Okay. So now what I could do is this part here, I can adjust it, see, by making it bigger or smaller. Okay. So, and that will be based really upon the size shirt you putting it on. For bigger shirt sizes, you're going to make it bigger. For smaller shirt sizes, you're going to make it smaller. Mickey shirt is a 4T, and I would have to measure. I haven't done this in a while, y'all. Let me get just looking at this, I'm looking at his shirt now, and from sleeve to sleeves looks to be about, I don't know, 8 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8 inches. So that would be 4 inches in the center of the shirt, 4 on each side. We could do an 8-inch. I could look up here. Right now I have it 10 inches wide, too big for his shirt. Okay. I have it at 8.885 right now. I could go up here and just put in 8. No, it's not letting me. Oh, it might be my, I have it at 8 inches now. So it's at 8 and 6. It's 8 inches wide. And 6 inches down, okay, in length. But remember, I have the birthday boy that I'm gonna end up adding, and I can make that as big or as I want. Okay. So this is at 8. It's almost at 8 wide by 7. Okay, because it's real close to 7 inches. We're gonna put that there. I'm not worried about this. This is gonna be separate, because what's important, it depends on my print and cut vinyl, the size. Also, the size printer that you have, based on, because there are some long sheets. My printer that I have downstairs that's not acting right. It can take very long sheets. Okay. But it's not acting right. So I might have to figure out how to print this. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna like go somewhere else and print it, or if I'm gonna just take it to a neighbor. Because I'm gonna be honest, yeah, I'm not looking to buy a new printer. I have 2 big ass printers down there. One of them is sublimation though, right? The sublimation ink, that's a whole different process, a different type of shirt. These shirts she bought is 100% cotton, and so yeah, so it's a different process on how I use them. I'm not really too concerned though. Getting a printer, I could buy a printer. I go to Walmart and grab a printer real quick, or order one on Amazon. Okay. So Leaky Leaks shirt is pretty much ready. And now we got to go further down. His daddy shirt. Okay, so I'm going to center everything. I'm going to grab everything before I do anything, just to make sure I sit and align it. Okay, it looked like I had already done it because nothing changed. And I just want to take a look at it. Also, it's telling me that it's 8 wide, 9 in height. Why is 9 in height? Yeah, it's 9 in height. So where is the daddy shirt? Is the daddy shirt here? Ooh, Lord, that's just glancing at that from, that looks about, I don't know, that could be up with 15. Let me look. I might have to grab a ruler for this one, y'all. But remember, you don't want the design going all the way from sleeve to sleeve anyway. Now with the kids, that doesn't really matter. It could really go from sleeve to sleeve with the kids, especially the birthday boy. His can go all the way, and it could be long as well, right? But you don't want the adults like that. So I'm gonna put it at 8. Let me look. Let me grab my ruler. A ruler. I have so many rulers. Well, I have one near me though. I don't. Let me go over here. I know y'all can't see what I'm doing, but you don't really need to see this part because I'm just measuring the shirt. I'm just measuring the front of the shirt where the design will go. And it's no perfect science. Just kind of, so 15 might be a little much on the front of a shirt, but let me see. This shirt looks to be about, what, that's 15, 16, about 18. This is a large. Yeah. Wait, I think it's a large. Yeah. I say 18 inches from sleeve to sleeve. You don't want it to be all the way from sleeve to sleeve. I think putting this, let's see, maybe at 12. So that would be 6 in the center. That would be from, and the way I usually do it is from the center of the shoulder. So I take one shoulder and find the midpoint, and then the other shoulder, find the midpoint, and those would be how I would do it. But you could do it the way you want. You know what I mean? That's just how I kind of started eyeballing it, from mid shoulder to mid shoulder. And let's see. So mid shoulder here to mid shoulder here. That puts that about 12 inches. Yeah, that put that. So I need to be 12 inches across. Okay. So the width will be 12. So we're about to go up. I'm going to put 12 there. Not let me do it like that. I wonder why I got to really hit these goddamn buttons or drag it. Now it's too big. What the hell's going on? This motherfucker going up. I'm hitting the down button. I'm in the down button. It seemed to be going up with the world. Wait, what? Oh, because it's locked. But still don't make no sense. That still don't make no sense. I'm not sure what the hell going on. Yeah, I'm hitting the down button. Let me just grab this shit, man. Did I flatten it? I didn't even flatten it yet, did I? This shit doing all kinds of weird shit, man. Okay. I'm just gonna. I want it to be. Is that 14? Is that 12? 1209, 12. That's 12. Okay. Ooh, Lord, what happened? Oh my God. I don't know. Is that 12? Oh, because I unlocked it. So it's long. Okay. 12. Oh, Lord, yo. Should back that up, really. When I unlocked it, I messed it up. Okay, let me back this up, y'all. I unlocked it by accident, but I just need to be back to where it was locked, which should be there. Let me see. Yeah, okay, it's locked. Oh, Lord, but it's not flattened. God damn it. Go back. Oh, no. Yeah, because I started messing with the size. So that's cool. I'm good with that. But I'm gonna see how far back I could go. Let's see. It's locked. Is at 18. Is this where I started? I think so. No, it's so big. Let me bring it one more. Let's see. And that's the tricky thing about Cricut is that it will remember I was pushing the buttons and the size started doing some crazy shit. I'm shocked that Cricut still let me go back because it used to only hold like 4 or 5 and then you would have to start all over, which I had no problem starting over on this one, but come on, if it let me go back to where it was. I don't even know if it is changing, but the way it's changing, remember I was clicking a button. I'm gonna just start that one over. Let's see. Because I'm getting tired of this shit right here. Okay. Okay. Birthday boy wasn't messed with at all. Sister and mommy. Okay. Let me do daddies again, y'all. Um, before I do daddies again, I'm gonna save this. Because leakies is okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna now see that's the thing, right? Because if I save it, I'm I'm okay with leakies, maybe. Um, I think I want the number to change. And I can't change the number because I flattened it, remember? So I'm gonna unflatten it. So now it's not flat anymore. It's separate things again. I want this 4. I want the color of it to be his shirt is red. I want that to be white. Okay. I know you can't see it. It is there though. Um, and then we're going to flatten it again. But now I can't see the 4. It will cut out the 4. The 4 is white, but it should show. Why isn't it? I think I know why. Okay, let me undo that. Let's unflatten that. Let's make the color of that. Wait, where's that? There go you go. It went to print and cut, but we want it to be a basic cut. Okay, yeah, when it went to print and cut, it changed the color. Let's see, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna change that. His shirt is red. We don't want the number to be red. Maybe, let's see. It does have some white around it. I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna do a test. And we're gonna do a flatness flat. Okay, that's better. But it does, since it's a printed cut, it will have that white there. So you'll be able to see the 4. I'm just not sure if I want that 4 to be, but this is a total, the 4 up there. What size I have it at? 8. Let me measure his shirt to make sure that's gonna be good. I don't really need to measure. His is that 8 might be too big though. Cause see. No, 8 is great. Yeah, I did a good guesstimation on the 8. And then what do I have it up as far as going down? 8 or 7. 7 takes it. Ooh, 7 makes it a big print. And then the birthday boy. So 8 by 7, that's a pretty nice size, y'all. I know it don't look like it, but this isn't at 100%. Let me see. It does say 100%. The hell? Wait a minute. That's 8 by 7. It is 100%, but it is showing in inches. So there, that's 7 inches down, 8 inches wide. Okay, it's 7 inches. Yeah, that's pretty long. That's pretty big on his shirt. I think it's gonna be okay. Anyway, so I flattened it. I want to add birthday boy to it and see, test it out, but I don't think my paper. Let me see what the printed cut says over here. Let's see. So this is printed cut, right? Now, let me choose the paper. Let's see. I'm gonna hide all this other stuff. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna hide that. Hide this. I'm hiding everything else that's on this like the mommy, the daddy, everybody. I'm hiding it all. Okay. And the reason I'm doing that is to do kind of like a test. So I only have, the only thing here should be this and this, these 2. If I scroll down, you see all the other stuff is gone, right? So I'm back here. Birthday boy should be here too. Where is it? What birthday boy at? Okay. This thing do have a glitch, and I'm not happy about this. Why the hell birthday boys way down here? Oh my God, are you serious? I'm thinking maybe it's a different birthday boy, maybe. Maybe the one I need, I hid it. Let's see. Cause these damn things be tripping. I'm showing that one. I'm showing that one. Okay, that's what it was. The one I was showing was not the one I'm working with. I'm messing up all kind of shit, man. But this is the printing cut. Okay, cool. So the birthday boy here, if I add this became one piece. This piece right here is now one piece because I flattened it, right? The hell? Nope, I want to keep that. I want to hide that. I want to hide that too. So let's put you back. I want to align you. Okay. I'll just off by a tiny little bit. And I think I want to try to flatten it. Maybe. It says that if I do, this is 8. The birthday boy also made it wider, but it's almost like it's going to be a square, pretty much. I'm going to try it, though. Let's flatten it. Okay, now it's flattened. And now, see, it's telling me it's too big being flattened. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to do an auto. First, let's change the page size. Let's see the page size I have in there. I have it 8 by 14, which is legal. I don't know what size papers I have, but I think I do have, what is vinyl, right? I think I'm thinking about sublimation. I have to go see what paper I have, but let's say I only have 8 by 11, right? So I'm gonna do done. It's gonna tell me that it's too big still, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click it, and then I'm gonna auto resize the image and see where it tells me I could be at. So it auto, and it has it at 6 by 6. And let me look at his shirt and see if 6 by 6 would be good. Um, 6 by 6 is, to be exact, is almost 7. So I think that'll be okay. But then it goes to almost 6. That'll be okay for him. But let me see the shirt. I can. I should have did this weekend, to be honest, y'all. I'm just I'm gonna make a couple of changes. I want the 4 to be bigger because on that shirt is bigger. I have to unflatten. And then I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take, wait a minute, unflatten. Then I'm gonna take this one and unflatten it. And now they're all in different pieces again. And I want this 4 to just be bigger. What the hell is going on? There we go. It don't have to be, I don't want it bigger than the whole thing, like too big. It can even be hidden a little bit by me making it go to the back. I'm gonna send it to the back. Wait, what the hell? Let's undo that. Wonder why something else is covering it like that. What I want to do, I want to send backwards. No, I don't want it there. It looks so big by itself, but that is sized. That is, it's almost an inch, which is not that bad. Oh, something not looking right. This thing's starting to look smaller and smaller. Okay, it's right, it's right. All of that. It's only 5 inches. Let me see. I'm so used to it bothered me. Let me plug this up. Look. His shirt is small, y'all. That's what's throwing me off. It looks about the right size. It looks good. It's telling me that it is a 6 by 5. If I do, okay. So I explain that there's a way where I could print this out and then I could just iron it on the shirt. You don't even need Cricut. You don't need a cutter or nothing like that. You just need a printer. But I'm doing something called print and cut. What does that mean? That means that around when I print this out on a white piece of, if you ever go to the store and you buy those ones that you could buy and they'd say for dark shirts and light shirts, right? There's a few differences in how that is done. Those things only last for about 25 to 30 washes. And I guess that's good enough for, if you just need a shirt for an event. Nothing wrong with that, right? But I have something a little more substantial. It goes through 100 washes before it starts cracking. And it's called print and cut. It's like a vinyl, but it's a vinyl you can print on through your printer, right? It's an actual vinyl. And honestly, it's just like the other stuff, except I could use that other cheap stuff and I could cut. If I print using Cricut, Cricut will make it to where I could then put it in my Cricut machine and cut out that extra white that you see, that you don't need, the background white. It'll cut around the image. And then now it just looked like the image. Since the shirt is red, now if the shirt was white, it wouldn't matter but the shirt is red. So we don't want an image sitting on a white background that's either squared or a circle, sitting on a red shirt. But you can do that, okay? So if you don't want to do that though, all this area around this image will get cut out by my vinyl cutter, which in this case is a Cricut Maker. Okay, so, but if you wanted to, if you don't have the Cricut Maker, you still can make t-shirts. Okay, you still could. I'm not here to sell you shit. Now, if I was here to sell you some shit, then I'll be selling you that Cricut Maker, the Cricut Explorer, or, I'll be selling you Cricut, whether it's the software or not. But that's not what I do. And so I'm going to keep it real with you. You can make t-shirts without a Cricut machine, but you do need a printer, okay? And then you have to buy the stuff. And you don't need to buy Cricut vinyl that you print on either. Okay. Don't let them lie to you. They lie to you. They tell you lies, baby. Okay. I got the Cricut machine for, like I said, mostly for other things. And I'm not really, I'm gonna be honest. I decided on the Maker. I wouldn't recommend the Maker to anyone. I didn't realize it until after I had it. And then I did, I used it. And then I realized what I bought it for, the extra, was really to cut fabric. And that's a waste of my time. It's really ridiculous because the landing portion that you put on is only no bigger than like 12 by 24, I guess. So I can only put a piece of fabric. I got to cut the fabric to put it on that thing. Then when I put it on that thing, so I was like, whoa, like what? This don't make no sense. So, and then I found out that you can figure out other ways you could cut fabric. If you stabilize the fabric first and then put it on that pad, it'll cut out fabric using the Explorer. So I spent almost an additional $100 for something that I don't really use it for. Okay. And then don't buy the Cricut if you're not going to be making shirts. And then you don't need the Cricut even if you're going to be making shirts. Unless you're going to be doing a business, and if you're going to be doing a business, there's other vinyl cutters. People started telling on YouTube, they started advertising Cricut. Cricut flooded YouTube with, it's easy to make t-shirts. And then you got all these people using the Cricut. I'm going to be honest with you. There are way better vinyl cutters out there. They're going to give you a larger cut. Yeah. And it's not as expensive as the Vulcan Cricut. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm cussing. Okay. I could get a large machine that cuts vinyl for $200, $300. The Cricut costs upwards $500. Then they start selling you their material. Then the software itself limits how big you can cut. So if you want to do big wall units of something or signs, huge ones, you can't do it from Cricut Maker. Okay. They limit the size that you could cut. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go. I showed y'all how to put that thing together. When I get ready to I'm gonna mess around with it, get it the size that I need the shirt, because y'all don't need to see that. Unless if you was doing the shirt with me, then yeah, of course I would say, okay, if your shirt is this size, make it this size. You can make it as large on the shirt or as small as you want. You do not need the Cricut machine. In fact, I started looking into the silhouette, but by the time I started even knowing anything about a silhouette, and that's what I'm saying about what these advertisers do, right? They flood these areas where we think we're getting free information. It's not free at all, right? Because these people don't tell you that they're sponsored. They're sponsored by Cricut. They're sponsored. They're making their money through this. And when they don't tell you that, you think somebody on YouTube is giving you valid information. Now, I'm not saying the information is incorrect. I'm just saying the information is incomplete. If you're looking to just make some t-shirts for your family for an event, whether it's a family reunion, maybe someone passed away, and you have time on your hands and you want to learn how to make some shirts and maybe even make some little money, if you're young and you don't have the money to put out $500 for a Cricut machine, you don't need that. And you can still make shirts for you and your friends. If you're just making it for you and your household, you don't need no Cricut Maker. Okay? I here I am thinking, oh, it's YouTube University. Yes, I'm gonna get the information. Like they make it seem like they're just people here who got into the hobby and now they're into the hobby, and so they're gonna teach you. But no, these people are on here to sell you some shit. Okay. Now I've been listening to some of them for quite a few years now because, like I said, I started doing this right before 1 year before COVID, which was in 2018. Yeah, 2018. I decided I was gonna, hey, make some t-shirts. I was like, I made t-shirts before. I looked on YouTube and found myself in the crafting area, and I was like, oh shit, I could do that. Then I was like, I'll buy that machine. A machine for it to be worthy for me to put out hundreds of dollars. I have to know that I'm gonna use it, and I'm not gonna just use it for one thing. So I didn't get this machine just to make t-shirts. I got this machine because I was thinking, if I want to make earrings, if I want to make mugs, if I want to, like, there's so much you can make with it. And then I was like, okay, but can I sell these things? And I was like, well, even whether I could sell them or not, I could make them. And hey, you know what I mean? Like I like doing some crafts, and let me learn how to do this. And so I had the money, so I bought it. But I'm a grown adult. I had the money. There's a lot of people who don't have the money. Okay. And shit, I don't have the money no more. I had the money. Look, just as quick. The good thing is I do have a couple of $1,000 worth of bullshit around this house that I could sell if I had to. Of course, I wouldn't get the money, the value that I paid for it. Because once you take it out the box, people consider it used. And they definitely, but I only use my the maker. I don't know. If we talk about how many different things I made with it, a lot. But I'm a mass producer, right? When I make t-shirts, I'm not just making one. Just like when I make purses, when I sew purses, I don't cut just one. I cut two and more, which is not a good thing because I may not sew all that shit together, right? I got little bins of purse patterns that's already cut and ready to go. I make the one, and then I have the other pieces just laying there. And it's because it takes so much time to cut pieces, yo. I feel like cutting one just not enough. I might want to make two, but the problem is like I tell people, one of a kind, but actually it's two of a kind, right? Because if I cut out the pattern and I cut two to make two of them, then it's not going to be one of them. It's going to be two of them. Okay. So maybe I need to change my messaging because when I sell them, I do tell people I made two of these. So it's going to be two of them in the world. It's going to be two, baby. In fact, you could buy both of them, and then you ain't got to worry about nobody else having the same exact bag you have. Okay. Anyway, I'm rambling. So let me just show you how this works. So I have it up here. If I could find it. Okay, so I have this one right here, right? You see, this is the one that's going to go on Malik's shirt. I've already showed you how I can scale it up or scale it down. I can make it larger or smaller. The truth be told, if I just use this without cutting it, I can make it as large as my printer and the printer paper, right? The vinyl paper, which I think is a size of the piece of paper, 8 by 11, 8. What is it? 8. I think it's 11 by 8.5. So if you wasn't thinking about cutting this with the machine that the Cricut machine, then I could go all the way to a 11 by 8.5. And then I could just take it and put it on a shirt. But by using the Cricut software and that machine, I can only go up to a certain size. even though the page is 11 by 8.5. Y'all know what I mean. I don't know the exact measurements, right? But even though the page is that size, because of the machine and the limitations, I cannot cut up with that size. So you have, if you don't have the machine, you can make it as big as you want, that you could print on, and then put that on the t-shirt. If you're using a Cricut, they have so many limitations. Now, somebody said, oh, you can do it bigger now. Yeah, you can do it bigger because you can use bigger sheets of paper. And that's also depending on the machine you have. Because they do have a little Cricut that's a tiny little Cricut. It's a tiny little thing. Yeah, it's tiny. I always wonder why people got it, but that shit was, I guess it was affordable, but it was real tiny though. Shit. You can only make certain type of designs on it, small ones, but these people was selling you the machine. Now, the people you should be listening to is the people who got the Silhouette. The Silhouette is it used to be, I don't know if it changed, used to be where when you paid one time for the software and that is it. And Cricut charges me every month. And the honest truth is I've never used Cricut designs at all. I don't even use their I don't use anything in Cricut. Like, I brought all this in myself, right? And if I show you all my designs, let's see. And I still pay for Cricut, right? I've been paying for since I bought it 3 years ago, even before I got the machines. But all of my stuff is what I created myself. Let me see if I can. Oh, I see it. They made some changes, y'all. So if it looked like I'm fumbling around, oh, it's like that. Oh shit, I know it's like that. So as you could see, here are all my own designs. Some of them might look dirty, y'all. That's because I make a candle. Some of y'all never seen some of the things I make, right? So I make a candle with and I put these on it, and then it's for a couple. And the couple, like when the husband or the wife is horny that night, they just get up and turn that candle on, whether it's one that you light, but the ones that I sell are electric. I'm sorry, battery operated. And so you kind of just turn it on and have it on the dresser, and your hubby or your wife kind of know that you in the mood for some freakiness, you know? So I sell those. And then I got the wicked side. The holidays come up. I could put any of these designs on, whether it's a bag, a shirt, or a tag, pair of pants, or I can make earrings out of any of these things. And so what I was doing for the most part, these things was going on mask. Okay. A lot of masks, and then pillows. So during the pandemic, I was making lots of files. And so, you know, I would take a picture and add to it, cut it out, put it on things. Okay. This is my own stuff. This is not, I haven't buy none of this stuff. I learned how to make SVGs. This software also helped me make some of these things into SVGs. And then I made them myself. I've never used anything, and I do have Cricut SS. I've been paying, I don't even know how much it is. They've been automatically taking that shit out of the pay for 3-4 years now. And I'm about to end it, but I have this feeling deep in my soul, like I feel like as soon as I stop paying for something, I'm gonna need it. And I feel like it's soon. So I always feel like that. These are some of my projects I've done. Y'all saw me when I made the I was doing with the aprons and the caps, and then I put this design on them. This was Leaky's first birthday shirt. I think y'all watch me. For those of you who've been following me for a while, y'all watch me make this shirt for Leaky. See how it has the one, had his name, and I cut out this. And so his first year birthday shirt, his second year birthday shirt, where's that one? I did that one too. Now his third year birthday shirt, I didn't do a shirt, I did a hat. His mom bought him a shirt. And then y'all saw me use this when I did the dishes are looking at me dirty again. I put that on a towel in my kitchen. And people like this design a lot. See, so you could do all kinds of things. And also, what else I did? A lot of things. The mask was the big thing. Child of God, thicker than a Snicker, graduation stuff. The coronavirus, when it first came out, I designed this. But I never used it on anything, y'all. Right? I made a coronavirus. I put the mask, COVID-19, with the toilet paper right there. Give me a beer, hold the virus. And then I never used it. But I did design it, though. But I never used it. I also create stickers that go on your car. I created this one for my son. He liked this One Punch Man. So that's on his car. And then hubby. But I think the last one I made for hubby, I don't think he put it up right because it ended up fading, which tells me, I think you put it on the outside, right? I don't know why yours faded. It did fade, didn't it? I know. I remember I did the first one. It was on the other truck and it lasted. But the last one I did, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I did it right. I think because I thought that it faded. And it shouldn't have faded. No. Anyway, y'all, I'm gone. Hubby is coming to bed and I'm probably lay down. I'll be up probably around 3 in the AM. Or if I'm up tonight, I am going downstairs because I tried to sew my last bag on this machine up here this morning and it didn't work out. That machine couldn't handle that. Okay. So I was like, I only sewed the top. I was like, I didn't like the way the stitches look. I even saw that they were skipping. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to have to go downstairs on my industrial machine for that. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Bye.